Welcome to the Take Care Sis podcast with me, Ki, and Kiki.
Join two friends for a conversation around self-care in real life. We'll talk about anything on the spectrum from bubble baths to setting boundaries to managing friendships and more.
As your sisters, we also just want to provide a weekly check-in. You know, like big sis asking little sis, sis, you good? So come on in, sis. Let's talk about how we can take better care of ourselves.
Hey, Key.
What's up, Kiki?
How are you, sis?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you really good, though? Because you just threw your head back. I don't need you to be lying to these folks.
Mother Nature is kicking my ass. So no, I'm less than good. I'm trying to fake it for you people, but Kiki said be real. So yeah, Mother Nature kicking my ass. And you got to get a license to drive a car. You got to get a license to carry a gun. But they'll just let anybody have a kid. I propose we wouldn't even have to have this Roe versus Wade abortion law, whatever. If y'all just make me sign for my uterus every month. So like if I want a kid, I go pick it up. If I don't want a kid, I don't have to. Because I need to go through a period every month. Like it's ludicrous. In modern day science, why I got to have a period every month. However, I don't trust the shot either. They're the one that takes away your period.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the best option is. I just feel like y'all take it and it's like on loan to me. Let me make people have to take classes and all that other stuff. We don't need to have periods every month, but we do need a way of making sure that we stay clean and healthy and cycles stay going. So I don't really know the answer. But today, I don't want to fucking you.
We need to check in every month. Check off the list.
I just need a text. You're not pregnant. Thanks, God. Thanks, Sky Daddy. Good. I don't need this. I don't need to go through this. It's expensive. Do you know how much pads and tampons are these days?
Girl, I use disc, so yeah.
Oh, the disc. I loved my disc, but yeah, that got costly. Yeah, that's
costly, but I also notice a difference with using them. So I'm gonna keep paying the price until I can't no more.
Yeah. I didn't believe it when they were just like, oh, your cramps decreased. And I was like, how, friend? It works. I don't know what it is. So I don't like the cups. I liked them for a while. The discs, I liked them for a while until my body, I think, decided to shift. And now the disc, and I'm just like, fuck. So now I'm back to expensive ass pads and tampons. And I love Honey Pot. I do. I still don't understand why I gotta feel like I'm on fire for about 5 minutes. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say?
I'm ready to move on now.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go into our segment called For the Culture. So,
and how you been? How was your week? What'd you do for self-care?
Yeah. I know you ain't talking. You did the same thing.
You asked me how I was. You started
the same thing last week.
Oh,
okay.
Well.
I'm good, friend. I'm good. I pushed through teaching a class today with my banged up knees. I scraped my knee. That's a whole different story for another day.
How'd you scrape your knee, friend?
That's a whole story for another day.
Tell this story. How'd you scrape up your knee?
No, I'm not telling that story.
You make me disclose that my uterus is having a temper tantrum, but you don't want to tell us how you scraped your knee.
No.
Fucking cancers. Go ahead.
So yes, I'm good, sis. we're gonna leave it at that because you already done fussed me out.
Mm-hmm. And what'd you do for last week?
Um, I did nothing. It's
Okay.
self-care in itself. I did
I,
nothing.
I liked your post where you were talking about me slash taking a nap. That was cute.
Mhm.
That
I said I'll just post this while she sleep.
right. And I woke up and that is so something I would say. Uh, yeah, that was funny. What did I do? I took a moment to just enjoy the moment and enjoy and explore my new area a little bit. Like I took some walks and yeah. So far so good. I'm enjoying my new spot.
Good. I'm so glad you're enjoying your new spot. So, moving on to the recap of last week's episode.
Yeah.
What we talk about last week? So, what did we talk about last week, sis? What was the recap of last week's episode?
Y'all, it was our Father's Day episode, and we had the good Dr. Ebony, the good Dr. B. We had her back on, and we discussed daddy pains, both how that affects men and women. So good. If you didn't listen, go listen. Go share it with your friends. Matter of fact, have this conversation with your father.
You heard her. You heard Key. She said what she said. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all go check out that episode. Good stuff for you. Good stuff. So on to our For the Culture segment. So I was talking to you about this offline, but I'm just sick of seeing like news about all these shootings and just all the tragedy all around. So I'm just advising all of y'all to, like Dr. Ebony said in a previous episode, like filter what you see and what you hear, because we need to take care of ourselves, y'all. So if you need to log off for a while, log off. If you need to turn your TV off for a while, turn it off. Like, you don't have to consume all of the negativity right now. And I know it's still going on. We can acknowledge it and move on, right?
Right. I'll say that it's a lot, right? And it's heavy, it's hail. And there's just no good way to be prepared for a mass shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And our politicians seem to be consistently doing nothing. They are more interested in arguing about what's best or degrading the other side, because both of their solutions are like half thought out, right? The Democrats, they want to do it, both sides want to do very little, because truthfully, both sides are getting their pockets lined from lobbyists, right?
Mm-hmm.
The GOP. So it's going to be hard at this point to pass any real gun control. It can be done. There's many other countries who have some type of gun control, but Americans and their Second Amendment, they do not want to give up arms.
Nope.
I will say this country, this world could be more loving. And I do believe in the power of reciprocity. I do believe in do unto others. So I just think that each one of us needs to just be more loving, more positive, say hi to people, hug people, tell your people you love them.
Mm-hmm.
Because when your number's called, your number's called, right?
Right.
I don't care if you're the biggest. I don't care that you have a whole arsenal. None of that's going to save you if you go to the grocery store and don't have your whole entire arsenal with you, right? None of that's
Right.
going to. And unless you happen to see the shooter and have the shot, you still can't even, like, if you got your pistol on you, you still can't even like save that type of situation. Because these people are coming with their AR-15s and their Kevlar vests and all that other stuff. So what's your little 9 that you carry on your hip gonna do? Like, unless you are a sharpshooter and can hit that head, I still it's literally like taking a knife to a. So I feel like all these people that are, oh, we just all need to be strapped and da, 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 like that's not the solution. More guns is not the solution. But yeah, I could talk you out of. I'm not gonna talk you out of death. I just say we need a little bit more love. People need more hugs, some compliments that are sincere. Tell your people you love them, and we need to protect our neighborhoods. We need to do it ourselves, like because they're not coming to save us. No one's coming to save us, so we have to do it on ourselves. We have to do it on our own, and that's it. Little Harriet Tubman here is gonna shut up now. I will talk about my for the culture was trending. So you guys found that a couple weeks ago that my crush is Michael B. Jordan. One of my celebrities' crush is Michael B. Jordan. Him and old girl broke up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around their breakup, I got hella annoyed at the negative comments and shade thrown towards Lori Harvey. Okay, granted, I didn't know the chick, right? I didn't know her until sis is 25 and has all the things going for her. Now, I don't know if y'all remember when y'all was 25, because it may have been that long ago, but marriage was not a high priority for me at 25, right? And
Not
then
at all.
like this chick doesn't, she's not, she grew up around rich people, right? So she doesn't have the same wants and desires that we do. She doesn't have that same need for security that we do. So like I think that I have functioned a long time out of the need for security. Like, you pick we talked about with the trash checklist people, you pick your major, you do all of these things based on trying to maintain a level of security for yourself. She's privileged, right? So she doesn't have to worry. She doesn't have the same worries about putting a roof over her head and paying off student loans and all that other stuff. So she functions a little bit different. Sis is out here dating. She's dating for a fun time, not a long time. Her resume is quite impressive, but like, I don't think marriage is her goal right now. So why is that bad? If this was a penis, we would not be having these conversations. But I think that y'all should give sis some credit because she ain't out here with a bunch of babies. She has none at 25, which is impressive. And you know what I mean? She's not trying to be tied down. She got things she want to do. And I say go for it. So y'all gotta stop talking about this chick and calling her for the streets and all that other stuff. Like it's whack.
Right.
It's whack.
Yeah, like you said, if the shoe was on the other foot, we would not be having this conversation at all. They will let him live and keep doing what he want to do.
I wonder, do rich people have cramps?
What? I am pretty sure they do.
Bet you it's a poor problem. I bet you it's a poor problem. That's all I gotta say.
All right, y'all. So, y'all know we've been going hard with so many deep and heavy topics and just talking about self-care in different dimensions. But this week, we're going to have a fun and lighthearted conversation.
Yay.
And it's centered around Black Music Month. You want to tell them a little bit about Black Music Month, sis?
Sure. June is African American Music Appreciation Month, created by Jimmy Carter in 1979. This month celebrates the African American musical influences that comprise an essential part of our nation's treasured cultural heritage. So basically, they wanted to finally give us some credit for cultural appropriating all these many years. Elvis Presley. So, like think back to it, like, music, we created music like that. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say. So they finally decided in 1979 that, hey, but I mean, because Jimmy Carter, like, it was the least he could do, right?
Right.
The least he could have did was give us some credit And thanks, Jimmy. However, like people still didn't even know it exists in this year 2023. So
Oh yeah.
it is what it is.
All right. So me. That's why I keep doing my scales, y'all, so I can get ready to sing for y'all. And Key is over here rolling her eyes like I don't know what she about to do.
I'm nervous.
So we are going to play a game today, y'all. So the Instagram account Music Sermon has a 30-day Black Music Month challenge where they give you a prompt for each day, and you pick a song that fits that certain prompt. So we're going to go through a few of these and just give our opinion, give the songs that we pick, and y'all will be able to see or to have a peek into our musical minds and see our individual musical tastes.
So I'll start. First and foremost, y'all have to know that music was my everything. I did not grow up in the US. So a lot of like the cartoons and stuff that y'all talk about growing up, I can't share those stories. But what I can talk about is music, because that's all I had, especially as a misunderstood teenage girl with a weird older brother and an annoying ass little brother. I would just close my door and get lost in my music. So, and actually, most of my music that I'm going to pick for today actually comes from the 90s when I was having that awkward Black girl stage. So it all comes from mostly all comes from the 90s. So going first, this goes back to the 1980s. Remember? No, you don't remember those. You weren't even born. But my first one is a song you were too damn young to be singing. And this goes to As We Lay by Shirley Murdoch. Y'all, I used to belt this song out at the top of my lungs. I couldn't have been no more than 6.
That is so funny.
Yep, I couldn't have been no more than 6. I remember it was a record. And so like I would beg my mom, because they didn't want me to mess with the record because the needle, and it was yep. So I would beg my mom, I just want to listen to one song, just one song. And that was the song. I don't know why my parents to this day let me listen to that song, but I knew it word for word. I sang all the songs. Sang all the lyrics. I did the runs, had no idea until I was a teenager what the hell I was talking about. Yep, it was the jam, y'all. It was the jam.
So you were introduced to the Shirley Murdoch version. I was introduced to the Kelly Price version. So that is funny because I used to love that song.
Why? Why? Quality song. It's good quality music. Well, it's good quality singing. Both of those women can sing their faces off.
That's what I was gonna say, because it's rap in a pretty gift. So like that's why.
Like the score is pretty, the notes are pretty, the singing is amazing, but they are legit talking about infidelity.
Yes.
Lucas.
I remember that Kelly Price video where she was like literally singing to this man and his wife was sitting.
Yeah, I don't remember the video.
Oh my God. I remember the Kelly Price video. I don't know about Shirley Murdoch, but I remember that Shirley Murdoch was in Kelly Price's video. She played Kelly Price's mother and she was trying to talk some sense into her. That was the funny part.
How funny.
Interesting. But I remember she was singing to top of her lungs to this man. She like got her hand all in his face, and the wife is sitting there like, what?
It up the ghost. Yeah. So, that was the song.
That was it. I'm gonna count that as mine because I can't think of nothing else right now.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong.
All right. So, what is your favorite song with a whole ass monologue somewhere in the music? So for me, it's gonna be Lenny Williams, I Love You, where he's like begging in the middle of the song. I'm gonna tell you, so That is one of my favorite songs, y'all. Like for real. I know it from front to back. I know the whole 7-minute song. Me and my best friend will sing to the top of our lungs. Yes. Yes, I know all of it.
That's
I know
funny.
all the O's. Okay.
I love you. He was singing, okay, because he was hurt. He missed that woman. That's the type of love I'm looking for, y'all. I'm looking for
Girl.
somebody who's gonna sing out the top of their lungs with the boom box in front of my window in the rain. You know,
Girl.
now I know Lenny Williams is older, but that was some 90s type, that was some 90s type stuff.
It
I
was.
my life. So y'all, oh, okay, mostly our audience is mostly women. So ladies, if you got a decent, like decent man friend in your life that's single and ready to be in a relationship, if he could treat me like a 90s R&B song, I'm not the part where they mess up, the part where never mind. This is sounding more and more problematic the more I speak. I'm gonna go on to mine. Whole ass monologue. So I'm using another prompt in my stories this month. It's yoga underscore with underscore key on Instagram. So I'm using another prompt, and a song that I put today was I used Jill Scott's live. I'm sorry, Jill Scott and Erykah Badu's live version of "You Got Me," right? But I think that Erykah, her live songs, having whole ass monologues in the middle of the songs, so that would be it for me. So I'm gonna just say pick from any one of her live albums. She always has a monologue in the middle.
She does. And I
That's it.
actually love her live album a lot more than anything else. I listen to that back to back to back.
And I'm a I'm an instrument person.
Me
Uh,
too.
so that's why I love live music. That's why I love her
Mhm.
live. But I also love her. Now I never know the names of albums, y'all, but I can tell you what the CD looked like, right? So this is why I'm totally messed up in this new age of Spotify. I love my Spotify, but I don't know what the CD covers look like anymore.
Right.
Because like Mary J, all her albums are by colors. Love them all by colors. They have no name, no title. They're by colors. So this particular Erykah Badu album is white. It's white with the letters on it. Love that album, but it's because of the musicality of it. We did not ask that. That was not the prompt that we were talking about. I'm going to move forward. Y'all listen, PMS just be getting the best of me. Keep me on track, friend. So my next prompt that I chose was a song that makes you feel like you can sing. Okay, so back in my awkward black girl stage, I'd just be in my rooms singing because this is how or who I could relate to. Couldn't relate to my mom because she just doesn't understand, although she totally understood. And my biggest jerk because he wouldn't let me have my way. So who could I relate to? The people in the music. And I always related to some relationship shit that I wasn't even going through. Always. I don't know. So the song that makes me feel like I can sing, me and my girlfriends would get in the room and we had our little 3-part harmony to Weak by SWV, okay? Because we was singing, we was going to do it for the talent show, and then we chickened out. But we were going to do it. So, Katrina Ducksworth, girl, Katrina and Angela, they were sisters. They were my friends. And we had our little 3-part harmony. And then her brother, who actually could really sing, he would always come in and tell us how bad we sounded.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would try to sing and make us feel bad for ourselves. But anyway, we were good in the room with the music on loud, so you couldn't really hear how bad we sound, but we sounded good. I don't care what you say, we sounded good.
And I was gonna not answer this because I was like, I don't know. But sidebar, I can sing a little bit. If y'all stalk my social media, you'll find some
She can.
videos of me singing.
Mhm.
but I haven't always been to the point where I actually want to sing in public because I was always shy. So like now is the only time that I've been actually singing. But I was thinking when you were saying that, I was like, this is taking me back to church days. So like youth choir days, the song that makes everybody think that they can sing, Melodies from Heaven, because everybody got a part.
Yeah.
Even though we still sounded terrible, but you can hide within somebody else's voice, kind of.
I hate that song. I do.
That is funny.
Wait, what's the high one? Alto?
Sopranos.
Sopranos. They make me sick. They sing at a register that is yeah, I can't. Yeah. My Christian upbringing, or where I was birthed, they had a vibrant, amazing church choir. I didn't even try a lot. Well, because the church was so big, it didn't matter. So I could just be pretending. But God, no, shouldn't have been singing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I missed out on choir and all that stuff because I was shy. Yeah.
I knew not to embarrass myself.
Well, at least friend. At least you didn't end up on American Idol with your family telling you could sing, and then you get up there and start screeching, sounding like nails on the chalkboard.
Yep, that is.
What's your favorite throwback song? That's my next one. I said define throwback because people be like now, because we the aunties, people be like throwbacks of songs that we were singing when we were teenagers. But this is hard because I feel like I have so many. But I'm gonna throw Teddy Pendergrass in there. Love TKO. That's what I'm throwing there.
I wasn't prepared to answer this question. I was not.
I mean, technically, when did the As We Lake song come out?
It was the 1980s. Mm-hmm.
Good enough. Good enough.
Okay. I was gonna actually pick a song by my fellow Aries.
Okay. Who?
Aretha Franklin.
Oh, come on, friend.
Yeah, she was a diva. She was an Aries.
That explains a lot, actually. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Gowns, beautiful, beautiful gowns.
Huh?
I said beautiful gowns. Beautiful
gowns. So yeah, but I have the melody in my head because I wasn't prepared to answer this question. So yep, we'll go with As We Lay by Sugar Murdoch.
All right, what you got, friend?
This prompt was a song that reminds you of your parents. Okay, so it's a few songs that remind me of my parents. First and foremost, I'm convinced I was conceived on a George Clinton song. I am. I think that's why I love music the way I do and musicality the way I do. So I really, I was probably conceived on Flashlight, or if not conceived on that song, that's definitely when my mama got my daddy's attention, was Flashlight by George Clinton and the Funkadelics.
Was doing the equivalent of twerking back then.
Right. And my mom, she has always been a dancer. So she was in the club in the 70s. She was in the club. My parents actually
was in the club, but she didn't dance. She held up the wall.
Nope. My parents, my mom's a dancer, and my parents actually met in a club. Their story is quite amusing. So that is one song that reminds me of them. And then again, my parents are dancers, and one of the dance styles they dance is they call it ballroom here. And depending on the region, like I know in like the Detroit area, they call it Detroit ballroom and whatever. But I love watching my parents dance. Don't tell them I said that. But because they're big. Um, but I love to watch my parents dance. And my mama, she just gets this smile on her face that I just love to see. But her jam, when she danced with her husband, it's this remix of Marvin Gaye's "I Want You," and I had to find it. So because I did it for people, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. It is the "I Want You" remix by Marvin Gaye and Lord Finesse. That is my parents' jam. They look really cute when they've got these tricks and stuff that they do. They are super cute when they dance, and that's one of their jams. So those songs.
Yeah, my parents are the opposite. They dance, but I don't know what it look like, you know. But a song that reminds me of them because this is just their song, "Always and Forever." Who sings
Aw.
this? Um, Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all who sings this song because I got to what Heat Wave. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's about right.
"Always and Forever" by Heat Wave. That is my parents' song. My mama loves to sing it to my stepdad, and she can't sing, so it's very hilarious and very amusing. I have a 3-minute video of her singing it to him at a family function. It was kind of like a karaoke thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I showed it to her, and she's so very proud of it. And I'm like, okay, don't do that again. and she gonna fuss me out when she hear this episode.
Nope. Like my mom in the Easter basket.
She still didn't get Easter basket, Easter candy, anything.
No,
I'm
I've moved on officially. Mostly because, as I'm moving into my new place, I want a nice kitchen appliance or housewarming gift. If she don't give me a nice kitchen appliance, then I'm just gonna take one of hers next time I'm home.
okay.
She won't
I hope
notice it.
I get you. She won't notice it's missing. You said?
She won't notice immediately.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Moving on. A song that you listen to when you're angry. I had a song in mind, and then I changed my mind, and then I just said I'll say all of them. I guess. You know when you feel like you want to beat somebody up, so you want to listen to like Crime Mob, um, Nuck If You Buck. Also, what is dude's name? I Ain't Never Scared. What is his name? Jesus. Oh my God. I have to figure it. I have to figure it out. Bone Crusher. Yes.
It's
Never
close.
Scared by Bone. It was not close. Bone Crusher. But also like because I'm an R&B head, I listen to Erykah Badu, Danger, which is not like an angry song, but
That's on
it's
the
just
white. That's on the White Writing album. The white with the black writing.
is it? Yeah, it is. It is. Isn't that the underground? Is that
Oh yeah,
underground?
yeah.
Underground something?
That is exactly what it's called. Mhm.
Yeah, I love that song. So yeah, those are my songs.
Uh, so as an Aries, I run red hot when I'm angry. So I truthfully try not to you know what? So I truthfully try not to go there, honestly. So listening to some music that's going to increase my anger is only going to lead to potential jail time. So I don't really listen to those type of songs when I'm angry. Um, so honestly, I go in the opposite direction. If I'm angry, I'm going to put on probably some gospel music, actually. Because you know how Bruce Banner was like, "You don't want to see me angry." No, seriously. I see red hot, like for real. and it might be for about 5-10 minutes, but in that 5-10 minutes something's going to be destroyed, so I go direction.
I feel like gospel music will make me madder. Like y'all trying to be all nice and all this stuff now. I want to be mad. I want to be mad. I want to be mad.
Yeah, you're Cancer. You want to feel your feelings.
I do.
I don't want to feel angry. I don't like feeling angry for that long. Like, it just takes a lot out of me. So yeah.
Well, if it's for the length of a song, I'll take that over being angry forever. So.
Oh nah. A song is just gonna encourage me, and like I might get in the car and then, oh look, I'm busting windows out of people's cars.
It'd be like Angela Bassett setting the car on fire and walking away.
And he just happened to be in it. Just it's good of everybody around. If I live and calm.
Got you, sis. Got you.
Mm. All right. So my next one was a video you wish you could have been in. Back to my awkward Black girl stage when I was in middle school, when I had all the big dreams. I wanted to be a physician, author, dancer, wife, and mother. All of those at the same time. Mm-hmm. And not a dancer. I was going to tour. Okay. I was going to be I don't know how I was going to be a physician and a dancer on tour. But at 12, this all makes sense. And so a video I wish I could have been in is Oaktown 357. You don't even know who I'm talking about. Jeez Louise. Just go with it, Fran.
Yeah, I don't know. I will look it up after we finish this episode, though.
Thank you. You gotta look at it. They were dancing their face off. And yes, I wanted to be in that video. Yeah, I was going to be either an Oaktown 357 video, backup dancer, or Janet backup dancer.
Either one. Janet.
Yeah, either one. That's what I was going to do. That, and then that was in between seeing patients. It's a good thing that with age, it comes.
So, I'm just gonna say for myself, I would love to have been in any Missy Elliott video, any of them, honestly. Yes. You can put me in The Rain. You can put me in the one. Okay, so Beat Me 911 is probably one of my favorite ones because it was like they were like these black dolls. Mm-hmm. Her and 702. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people probably don't remember that song, but it was one of my favorite songs.
Because it had the 808, which again, the musician in me, but ultimately I love percussion.
They had a what?
Boom, like an 808.
That's not them.
That's not them?
702? No, ma'am, that is black. Okay, I need you to get your people right. That is not them.
Hit, to be fair. Both of them. Is that the one that Ronnie DeVoe's wife is in?
I don't know who his wife is.
Let's just move on from this one. We're not vibing on this one.
I don't keep up with everybody's spouses. I know who Ronnie is. I don't know who his wife is.
Oh, because she's on Housewives of Atlanta.
I don't even watch Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah, I stopped watching them a long time ago. Not my guilty pleasure anymore.
What do you possibly do with your Sundays then?
My Sundays are for me, not for watching them.
Part of my fun. Okay. Anyway, that's the video I wish I could have been
in. Okay.
If I could have been in a Missy Elliott video, it would have been Hot Boys, because y'all have to know that my favorite hip hop artist, my hip hop crush, is and will always be Nasir Jones.
Okay, so next is a song that tells a story. So, There's a bunch of those. But I guess the most recent, not most recent, but Kendrick Lamar's, I think it was Duckworth, the last song on the last album.
Okay. That's good. That's
Mhm.
good. Mine, again, keeping it in the 90s. My favorite. So the 90s, just period. Like that hip hop always told stories. So it's hard
Yeah,
to,
that's what I was.
yeah, it's hard to pick one. But my favorite artist, the artist who I started loving hip hop because of, would be Tupac. So anything he did. And then Nas, anything that he did. Wu-Tang. Listen, I am the biggest Wu-Tang fan. Y'all, I'm going to go see them when they come to Raleigh in September. I'm so excited. Them and Nas. Listen, if y'all hear about Yoga with Key getting arrested for trying to accost or feel Nasir Jones, it was me. I did
I
it.
need I need you to come back and do this podcast. What is wrong with you?
I messed up the first time that I met him. Okay, I was being too cute and was like, no, I can't go backstage with you. I will not do that shit again. Okay, just need you to know.
Oh my goodness. I don't have bail money for you, ma'am. So
Um, but anyway, the ultimate storytelling song I think that all of the people in my age group will talk about is "A Story to Tell" by Biggie.
it's a good one.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Yes, it's your turn.
Fine. Uh, this song answers two different props, being your favorite hip hop and R&B collaboration, as well as a song you choose if your life depended on you singing every lyric and ad lib. And that song is "You're All I Need" by Mary J. and my favorite gang member, Method Man. Lord, that I know. He's somebody's husband. If he wasn't, he would be all that I needed. His fine ass. But yes, that song I know word for word, all the ad libs, both versions. And it is my probably absolute favorite hip hop and R&B collaboration ever.
You all I need to get by. Okay.
Dun, 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 I just want Tim's and my baggy jeans and my hat to the back. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, get it, sis. Have you a throwback week with you where you wear your baggy jeans and everything. Make sure you take pictures so we can all see. So, I don't know. I don't know. I've thought of a duo. Like when I thought of it, I was thinking about Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson.
Yes.
Um, not that that's my favorite, but that's what I thought of when I saw this. So, and I remember the video for it because that's when Busta Rhymes was at his creative peak.
He is still an amazing lyricist.
He is.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. Um, a song that made you love yourself and your blackness, or I should say, or your blackness. Um, and this is a more recent song. Not recent as in last couple of years, but not from the 90s. Um, Jasmine Sullivan, Masterpiece, is one of my favorite songs of all time. Um, I know you don't know. You're just looking around, I know.
No, I'm trying to trying to think of my response.
But that's one of my favorite songs. It's literally the what is the lyrics? Every part of me is beautiful. And I finally see that every part of me is beautiful. And I finally see I'm a work of art, a masterpiece. That's 2 seconds of it. Yeah. Um, that's like one of my favorite songs. It's something I go to when I feel low or when I feel like I don't think I'm good enough. I know I'm getting deep on this, but it's true, y'all. It's one of my favorite songs, and I'm gonna go back to it as much as I need to and when I need to. So y'all go listen to that when you have a chance. It's a beautiful song. I mean, anything about Jasmine is beautiful, but
Right. Okay, so I'm struggling with this prompt a little bit because I already told y'all I've pretty much always have a healthy sense of self outside of my awkward black girl stage. Um, but that's because the world doesn't understand you when you're 12. The world. It's the like your daddy, your brothers, your siblings. No one understands you. It's not you, Paul. It's the world. Um, so yeah, I for as long as I can remember, I had a pretty healthy sense of self. And I've always loved my blackness. I don't think I've ever questioned it. I did have beef with being light skinned. Because everybody in my family, I'm one of the lighter members of my family. Okay, I'm the lightest. I'm the lightest member. Trying to make it sound good. So I did have a complex about that. I wanted to be dark skinned for forever. And let's see. Yeah. So I grew up with red hair, right? So yeah, like I would go out in the summer, my hair would literally turn orange. So when you're 4 and you're black with orange hair, you have to grow to love yourself early. So there we go. Um uh but you said, what do I listen to when I'm feeling low? I guess when I started like
no, it said a song that made you love yourself, not when you're I said that when I'm feeling low.
off what you said because I really couldn't answer the prompt as is. So listen to when I'm feeling low, like when I started going through like dating challenges and rejection and whatever. I think the song that got me through when I was feeling low, um, off Mary J's Yellow album, as I call it. I don't even know the name of this album, but it's where it's her head silhouette. I call it the Yellow album, the yellow and white one, but Beautiful Ones by Mary J. That's my jam. So that's what I got.
Good friend. Yeah, I put that it said your blackness, but I mean, like you said, I never questioned my blackness. It was just I had other self-esteem issues, I guess. That's why I listened to it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
What you got next, friend?
I got we are back with me being a dancer, because that's how I identify. So, a song you know or act like you know all the choreography to. I know all the choreography to both Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson and If by Janet Jackson. As a matter of fact, I helped choreograph our middle school. We did a performance. I helped choreograph it to If. There you go.
Y'all hear that? She choreographed it. Yeah. For me, this is irrelevant because I don't dance. Um, I look at others in awe of them dancing like Janet Jackson. Like I am the person that goes to the performances and takes in all of the dancing. I do not try to repeat the dance. I do not try to actually do the dance because I know that I cannot do it. It's just like me trying to sing a ladies dance and like it don't coordinate. Nothing coordinates. I I, I can't do it. You said what?
Sad for you, friend, that nothing coordinates on the single ladies dance.
Listen, on any dance, I just threw that one out there.
Which
I don't put myself in those situations where I have to dance like that.
okay.
My
That,
friend is a dancer and and I let her do all the dancing, and I let her teach me dances.
Right. I'll let you sing.
I'll let
And,
you dance.
yep. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, a song that brings you peace or comfort. Um, this is so the song I thought about was Good and Plenty by Alex Isley with Masego. Because I love that song. It's kind of new, so I'll listen to it over and over again. There's like one song that I could listen to all day long. Yeah. Anything by, well, not anything, but most things by Janae Aiko. I know that's an acquired taste for some people, but
She's high on all of it. It brings you peace and comfort
she'd be high on some of it. Mm-hmm.
on all of it, friend. All of it.
If you say so, friend.
My girl smokes the yayo. The song that brings me peace and comfort. Ultimate song that brings me peace and comfort is "I Need You Now" by Smokey Norfolk.
Ooh, girl, I cannot stand that song.
I didn't like Rain Down on Me, so we're good.
I mean, that wasn't my favorite song, but Smokey Norfolk was doing way too much in that song. I was just like, sing the song. I'm sick of all these runs. Go somewhere, please. I can't. And I hate it to this day. Love Smokey Norfolk. I think he has a beautiful voice. I cannot listen to that song. Do not play it. Oh, Jesus.
Song that I like from Smokey.
So, your next friend. What's yours? What's on yours? Right? Yeah.
A problematic song you feel guilty for holding on to. Yep. Song is problematic as hell. Y'all know I went to the New Edition concert in early April, and the song came on and I got really excited, but even like middle of my dance routine, because I knew that one too, middle of the dance routine, I had to stop and I was like, we shouldn't be saying these lyrics, but it's Poison by BBD.
Why is that problematic? Maybe because we're all stuck on how good it sounds.
Listen, and it takes us back to a nice, pure, wholesome time. But friend, the lyrics are problematic as hell. What does they say? Now I can't think of the song, but basically they're talking about a girl that comes backstage and she's 16, but she got a nice booty. What?
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never trust a big button to smile.
Right. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. You give yours. Okay, here we go. It's not Poison. It's Do Me Baby. It's Do Me Baby. Backstage, underage, adolescent, how you doing? Fine. She replied, I sighed, I like to do the wild thing. You nasty mother. Especially since by the time they made this song, they were adults. But action took place. I mean, just I don't need to go any further. But basically, they said she was adolescent and came behind stage. Now, the only credit I'll give them is adolescence technically goes till 21. And they were they were adolescents during this. When did this come out? Okay, it came out in 1990, right? And I was a middle schooler, so they were adolescents. So we'll say that was their only saving grace. So she might not have been like 15. She could have been 18 as they were like 18, 19 as well. So because I was 21, okay. But it does give you want to be like, wait, pause, bro. What?
But the fact that they just said underage, like that just makes it worse because anybody's saying that. All of us grown ass people saying underage.
Right. So it really It's really giving me 16, 17.
That would have been a good song to put in another category I saw that said, what is a song that didn't age well?
Yes,
Like
definitely.
it sounds good, but the lyrics did not age well at all.
Mhm.
So the last one I picked was a song for your haters or naysayers. I picked it because I just thought it was funny because the first thing that came to mind was Jill Scott, Hate on Me,
Oh, that's a good one.
where she's yelling at them, Hate on me, hater.
Right.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna be
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, no, I don't really have a hater naysayer song. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna probably have to pick that one too. Yeah, I really, yeah, I don't really have one.
Well, that's a good thing for you.
I guess.
We don't pay attention to haters. I literally picked that because I thought it was funny because that was the first thing that came to my mind. So yeah. What is your last one, sis?
The last one, a song that's about something totally different than you thought it was. Mine, because this blew my mind a couple years ago, and I still cringe every time I hear it now. The Electric Slide.
You want to tell them what it's about, sis?
Nope. No, I do not. It's nasty. And we all be sliding to it at the family reunions. It's nasty. I mean, it's not nasty. It's quite healthy, but still, like as a 9-year-old, I did not need, or how old was I when the Electric Slide came out? Probably middle school, excuse me. Middle school or high school. Either way, I didn't need to be encouraged to be dancing all over the dance floor to Electric Slide. Mm-mm.
Girl, you know that song is not going anywhere no time soon.
It's not, but it's still.
It's not going anywhere. It's like a staple for weddings and
I
family
just
reunions and cookouts.
thought they was talking about doing a dance. They dancing all right.
Mm-hmm. We encourage y'all to go and look up the meaning of the electric slide.
You
Yeah.
can't. It's electric.
Oh God.
Fighting. It's electric. Nasty heifer. Um, that's all. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, y'all. So that was our game. That was our game for Black Music Month. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Um, so we just want to have y'all to like think about how Black music has impacted your life, how it still impacts your life. Even just like think about some of the prompts that we shared and what your response would be. This is a good game to play with your friends too. See where everybody stands musically because you know everybody likes different things. It's always good to see different opinions and different points of view. But
I'm thinking of that did not age well.
oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of movies too didn't age
Mm-hmm.
well. Mm-hmm. Like I'm thinking of my one of my favorite movies is The Wedding Singer. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Adam Sandler cracks me up. But you know, like after he breaks up with Lisa and he's he's still wedding singing and he's doing that one song and it's like a close up and he's like, will someone kill me please? That song did not age well, right? With this suicide epidemic we got going on.
Yeah.
No, that whole movie was bad now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of dark comedy.
Yeah, I was in a phase.
So, y'all, we're to the part of the program where Key is hitting herself in the face. Poor thing. It's okay. We almost done. You okay, sis?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to send help? Okay. All right. So y'all know what to do. Share this podcast everywhere. Share it on your social medias. Share it with your group chats. Share it with your friends, your cousins, your mamas, all of them peoples. Share it, share it, share it. That's how we grow our community. You can find us as or on Instagram and Facebook as Take Care Sis Pod. You can find me on most social medias as This Curvy Yogi. That's curvy with an I, not a Y. You can also hit me up on my website, thiscurvyyogi.com. That's where you can get all the classes, one-on-one sessions, all the things you need. Where can they find you, sis?
Somewhere. Trying to take out my uterus. You can find me on my webpage. It's yogawithkey.space. All one. Yoga with Key is all one word. .space. Or you can find me on Instagram at yoga_with_key. Mm-hmm.
And there we go. So what you gonna do for self-care, sis? I think you self-caring now, like just, allow yourself to rest.
Trying to survive. Mm-hmm.
You will survive.
Mm-hmm. That's probably my naysayer song.
That one? Yeah, that's a good song though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So me, my self-care is gonna be getting ready for my birthday. Whatever that entails.
What are you doing for your birthday?
I don't know yet.
How haven't you been planning for your birthday all the year of 2022?
Because I always wait till the last minute to do anything. This is the thing. My birthday is around the holiday, and I do not like to do things around the holiday on my birthday because I feel it takes away from me. I don't want to be in a crowd. Yeah, I don't want to do all that.
Your birthday is the 3rd?
Yes, the 3rd.
I understand your dilemma.
So it always gets overshadowed by the 4th, and I'd rather just do it when it's not being overshadowed. Yes.
Makes sense.
That's me being selfish. So what?
Come to Raleigh. We'll have dinner.
I will. All right, y'all. That's all we got for you this week.
That's it.
We'll talk to y'all next week. Hey, sis.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, and I hope that you feel better, and I want you to take care of yourself. So get some rest, okay?
That is the plan. Stan. I'm so tired. Love you, sis. Take care. Mm-hmm.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.